Hi everybody, Dustin Klein here with Sun Valley with two very special guests, Felix and Gabby, to talk about their story about cannabis and Gabby's condition.
Our journey started with, as far as the whole pursuit for CBD oil, things like that, when Gabby was 11, October 14th to be exact. Typical Monday morning, and so I kissed her goodbye and said that I would pick her up at 3 o'clock, and within about 30 seconds of my mom and her walking out to the garage, my mom came running back inside the house, panicked, and said, "There's something wrong with Gabby, there's something wrong with Gabby." And I'm like, "Where is she? Where's Gabby at, Mom?" And she said, "She's along the wall, over by the car." Panicked, I didn't know what to do. So I luckily had my phone.
She's never had a seizure
Never
before.
had a seizure, completely healthy, 11-year-old girl
Wow.
up to this moment, right? And so there was no indications, no anything at all that anything was remotely wrong or anything at all.
Man, that must have been so scary, Gabby.
Probably
Yeah.
the scariest moment as a parent that I've ever come across, watching your child turn blue, and just shaking and being not, just physically shaking and just being not there. The neurologist puts her on some medication and says, take these pills. So we're like, okay, absolutely, we're going to stick to the regimen, right? The first thing that we noticed, however, Dustin, was that the moment we gave her the medication, it wasn't Gabby. She was very distant, very kind of, I'm physically here, but mentally I'm not here, right? And so.
Had you ever felt like that before, Gabby?
No.
Did
I was just drowsy all the time.
So, but the seizures continued. Like the pills weren't solving anything, and so the
how long
answer,
did this?
She was having them every 10 to 14 days after that. She was still having them, right? And so we would call the neurologist and say, hey, she had another one this morning, and the answer we kept getting from anybody was up the dosage.
More medicine.
She had one the week prior to Christmas of that same year, December of 2016, and a friend of mine says, hey, I want you to look into something for me. He says, we feel for your actual daughter, we feel for what you guys are going through, and he gave me a bottle of CBD oil. So tried the oil, didn't do the drops or the increased dosage like doctor had recommended, and just started giving her the CBD oil. That was the last time, and here we are in April of 2018, and she has been a year and 2 months seizure free.
Wow, Gabby, how amazing is that?
Went on a pursuit to really go out and get her a medical marijuana card,
So she could have full
to do it
access
the right way,
and
right?
be totally
Exactly.
covered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that, I didn't know that was going to be a quest and a journey all onto itself, right?
So did you start Googling, looking in newspapers? How did you end up finding us here at Sun Valley?
So after 19 different places, the moment I mentioned, hey, so I have a 12-year-old daughter, she's the one with actually epilepsy, it's not for me. Yeah, sorry, can't help you. Sorry, can't help you. The 19th call of no's, the last person that I spoke to said, hey, try this place called Sun Valley. I've heard that they do work with children. He says, the gentleman said, it's probably the only place that I actually know of that actually helps out children. Taking the time to make it personal was one of the biggest things I will really tell you, besides being the only place that really helped us. Just making it personal was what really, people that I speak to, and I recommend this place nonstop because of the fact
we take
that
it personally.
Right?
We take it
It's
very
just amazing.
personally. It blows my mind that we're one of the few resources in town that can help parents and children get through the process with the barriers they put in place, like the fingerprinting and the $350 a year you're paying to the state, and all the wait time. As you know, we provide our services for minors with life-threatening conditions at no cost. We've been doing this for 3 years now. Of course, you have the cost you have to bear for the medicine and the state fees, but it is a passion for us. It's important to us, and it blows my mind that literally plant juice dropped on your tongue is stopping your seizures. And that's what's really going on here.
There's nothing.
I mean, how amazing is that, Gabby? I mean, if this is the case, you had seizures, and then now you don't because you put drops of plant juice on your tongue.
And we changed nothing else.
I never thought of it
Yeah.
that way.
We
It's-
changed nothing
it's pretty
else except
magical.
for adding in these drops from this plant.
Yeah.
All we've done differently.
How has it been for you now that you've had a year and a half without seizures?
I
And
feel free.
I mean, do you feel free,
Yeah.
more confident? I mean, you're 13.
Still,
and it
there's
must be
some
really tough to have that
restrictions.
thought in the back of your head.
Yeah, there's some restrictions and stuff that I can and can't do,
Uh-huh.
but there's like less of them now. So.
That's awesome. And I really thank you both for the time to share your story. Being a 13-year-old and a father, super dad, I know that it's hard to get in here and on top of seeing the doctor to take your time. So I really appreciate it. I also wanted to have you guys be the very first people, on camera or anything, to get some gifts.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh, cool.
Sun Valley has been working really hard to build our own CBD brand from a medical approach, approach that includes products that are all rendered in the USA, certified organic, non-GMO, pesticide-free, triple tested by C4 Labs here in Arizona by batch. These are our very first samples. I wanted to give you, use them as you need. Of course, I am not a doctor, and these are just nutritional supplements, but use them, enjoy them, and of course, just like all of our other patients, any of our minors who, if you know, once we actually launch this product, we'll make sure we get it to you guys at a very, reasonable
Thank you very
cost that goes in line with the care we've been providing.
And thank you for
Thank
just
you.
being here.
Yeah.
It has really allowed us to be a family again, right? And to take trips and to go on a cruise for 7 days and, just doing these things that a family does
Yeah.
because you guys are here to provide this for us. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much. I mean, you're welcome. This is like my bonus pay. Hearing these stories and having people share what used to be so taboo like this to the world, it's wonderful. It's what it should be. Plant juice stopped your seizures. Plant juice stopped her seizures, guys. That's what's going on here. So once again, I'm Dustin with Sun Valley. This is Felix and his daughter Gabby. And until next time, everyone have a great day.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Very well on camera.
I wasn't gonna critique you, but you got the order of the seizures wrong.
It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's
Alright.
okay. Thank you again.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh,
awesome.
and just to let you guys know, this is my friend Alex. He operates
Hey, Alex, nice to
the
finally
Community
meet you.
Center.
Well,
We've
actually, I
heard
think
so
we
much
met
before.
Yeah, it's like how we met at your
This is
shop.
the dispensary.
Nice to meet you.
This is the dispensary.
Oh.
But we've been working together for working on minor state fees, and we just want to let you guys know that you're going to be our second patient that we sponsor for the state fee of $350.
Oh my God.
I didn't even freaking know this.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my
Alex,
gosh.
Alex here actually,
Oh,
he
wow.
his daughter actually suffers from seizures too.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
he
my daughter-
definitely
my daughter has
understands
epilepsy.
what's going on. And like I said, this guy has been my best
My
friend since
passion
he was
as well.
little.
Man.
Oh,
can't
He told me about the first one,
Thank
but
you
thank
so
you
much.
so
Oh,
much.
no, we got it.
Thank you.
We're trying to provide scholarships for as many as we can, but we got it. And, something so great like this that we can help, we'll definitely do it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Wow.
guys.
Just want to let you guys know.
Would you want to be in all five?
Oh, group
Yeah,
photo?
would you mind?
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, Jeff, you want to get in on it? Yeah.